Hello, my dears. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Teresa, and I'm here in Kamloops, British Columbia, on the unceded and occupied territory of the Secwepemc people. Today, we are going to learn about some insects. You can also call them bugs. Can you say insect? Insect. First, we'll start with our bluebird song. Then we'll read a book about ants. Then we'll play a sound game, do our Beehive Poem, and then we'll say goodbye. Let's start with our bluebird song. Remember, that song is called A Bluebird on Your Windowsill, and it was written by Carmen Elizabeth Clark. She was a nurse in Vancouver, British Columbia, and she wrote that song in 1947. Let's go straight into our book today. Here we have our book called Ant. This book is by David Hawcock and Lee Montgomery. Let's see what's inside. All ants have 3 pairs of legs. Let's count. There's 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs. All ants have 2 antennae. Here are the antennae. And all ants have sharp jaws. It's their eyes and the jaws for biting. You can see this ant has jaws too. This is what an ant looks like from the top. Some ants always move their homes. There's many red ants moving. Other ants live in trees. Looks like they use the leaves to make a nest. And these type of ants hollow out the inside of a plant stem. That means that there's nothing inside the plant stem, so they can live and make their nest inside. But most ants build their nests under the ground. You might have seen an ant hill that looks like a small hill with a little hole at the top, like this one. And under the hill is the ant nest. Now, ant nests have many parts, like little rooms, like in your house. Some of the rooms are filled with garbage or waste. The ants keep their waste here. And some rooms are for baby ants. Some rooms are where the ants keep all their food. And some rooms are where the ants take their dead ants. And there are thousands of ants that live inside these nests. They have a big family. There are so many kinds of ants, thousands of kinds of ants. Some ants are very tiny, like these ones, and some are big. Some ants squirt acid to kill their prey. So if they're hunting, they use this acid that comes out of their body to kill the thing they want to eat. Other ants are very strong. They can carry things that weigh much more than they do. And ants can send messages to each other using scent, using their sense of smell. That's how they communicate. You and I can say words, but ants use smell. The queen ant is a very important member of the family. Queen ants have wings. Other ants don't have wings. And when the queen ant is ready to lay eggs, she bites off her wings. Then she lays her eggs. Queens live in a special part of the nest. That queen, there's only one in the whole family, and she lays all of the eggs. She is the biggest ant in the nest, and she can live for 20 years. It's a long time for an insect. Let's see what ants eat. Ants eat mold that's grown on chewed up leaves. You can see them. They bring those leaves in here and put them in the water so that they grow mold, and they can eat that mold. Some ants eat honey that is stored inside their bodies. Other ants hunt caterpillars or insects. And some take the honey from an aphid. That's the end of our book about ants. Ants are very interesting creatures. They're big families that we saw in the book. They can be called a colony. So if ever you see an anthill, if you're out on a walk, you'll know that an ant colony lives in the ground there. And you know what it looks like now. So today we are going to play a sound game. I have 3 insects in my basket. Let's hear the names and listen to the sounds. Do you remember this one? Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Listen. Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Bumblebee starts with the sound B. Can you say B? Bumblebee. B. And here we have ladybug. Ladybug starts with the sound Ooh. Can you say ooh? Ooh. Ladybug. Ladybug. And our last one. Spider. Spider. Spider starts with the sound S. So we have B, bumblebee, L, ladybug, and S, spider. Okay, now we'll play our game. I am thinking of one of these insects that starts with the sound S. Do you remember which one it is? S. Did you say spider? Spider starts with the sound S. Okay, I am thinking of one of these insects that starts with the sound B. B. Did you say bumblebee? B, b, bumblebee. One more. I'm thinking of one of these insects that starts with the sound ooh. Ooh. It's ladybug. 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 Thanks for playing with me. Let's do our beehive poem and then we'll say goodbye. Where's your beehive? Here is a beehive, but where are the bees? They're hidden inside where nobody sees. Watch, and you'll see them come out of their hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bzzz. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you again soon.